Welcome back, readers! Our story today is A Mischief of Mice, words and pictures by Christie Matheson. A Mischief of Mice. A mischief of mice used to play in these woods. Then one dusk they just disappeared. What happened? Worried a scurry of squirrels. We could be next, they feared. A skulk of foxes slunk about as the eerie wind shrieked and blew. Watching it all was a gaze of raccoons. The squirrels wondered what those raccoons knew. A clutter of spiders dangled from their webs, each hanging by a thread. When the squirrels asked the spiders if they'd seen the mice, they simply shook their heads. An unkindness of ravens lurked in a tree. Did they scare the mice away? The squirrels heard strange chatter. Was something the matter? No, just a party of jays. As nighttime fell, the squirrels spied, on a roost, an ominous parliament of owls. Perhaps, the squirrels thought, the owls are to blame. Then a band of coyotes howled. Did the coyotes know who took the mice? Or were they just howling at the moon? Soon a cauldron of bats flapped overhead, screeching a spooky tune. Those bats are creepy. They took the mice. That's what the silly squirrels thought. The squirrels, it turned out, were wrong about this. The truth is the bats did not. A prickle of porcupines ambled by, ignoring everyone they passed. One of the squirrels risked getting poked. In this case, it could hurt to ask. Have you seen the mice? The brave squirrel said, reaching out with a tentative tap. The mice? I don't care, said the prickly pine. It's cold and I'm going to nap. A nap, mused the squirrels, shivering in the wind. A nap surely does sound nice. But we can't go inside. We can't and we won't, not till we find the mice. Just as the squirrels were about to give up, full of angst and despair, who came along to help solve the puzzle? It was a sleuth of bears. The mice have gone missing, the squirrels exclaimed. Where, oh, where could they be? Don't fret, said the bears. Let's follow the tracks. Aha, they lead right to this tree. Sure enough, there were tracks, and soon the squirrels saw that no one had done the mice harm. You see, said the bears, it's a cold night. They've just gone inside to keep warm. All right, a collection of collective nouns. You may have noticed we had special names for all of those animal groups. A group of mice is called a mischief. Mice can climb many different surfaces, jump a foot in the air, run fast, and even sing. A group of squirrels is called a scurry. Squirrels bury acorns to hide them from pesky food thieves, but they don't dig them all up, meaning they help trees grow. A group of foxes is called a skulk. Foxes are often solitary animals, but if you do see a group, it's probably a family, including a mother fox and her cubs. A group of raccoons is called a gaze. They are nocturnal animals, which means they are mostly active at night, and they can see very well in the dark. A group of spiders is called a clutter. While most spiders are solitary animals, they can also work together to build large communal cobwebs. A group of ravens is called an unkindness, but they can actually be very kind. They make friends with each other and display empathy. A group of jays is called a party. They make a lot of different noises, including some that warn other birds when predators are coming. A group of owls is called a parliament. Owls have special feathers that help them fly silently. What's your favorite? I think I like Mischief of Mice and a party of jays. Oh, we have 4 more? A group of coyotes is called a band. Sometimes coyotes sneak up on other animals by walking on tiptoes. A group of bats is called a cauldron. Bats are the only flying mammals, and they can sometimes fly more than 100 miles per hour. A group of porcupines is called a prickle. Each porcupine can have 30,000 or more sharp quills. And lastly, a group of bears is called a sleuth. Bears have a great sense of smell. They can sniff things out from more than a mile away. That is the end of our story today. Thank you for being here with me. I had so much fun, and I hope you did too. I will see you next time. Goodbye.